For the number 27, we can write this as 20 and 7. But for us to solve this successfully, I'm going to create a grid and put each of 20 and 7 in different grids like this. I'm going to create a small grid containing two different partitions. Okay, I think this is a nice one. Okay, now I divide this grid into two different parts like this. And what I'm going to do is on top of this grid, I'm going to write 20, and on this side of the grid, I'm going to write 7. So this is 27. Then the number I am multiplying by is number 8. I'm going to write that number 8 exactly at this spot, 8. So it means I will be 8 multiplying these numbers. So you see where I place my times the sign. So what I'm going to do now is, first of all, I'll multiply 8 and 20, and whatever answer that gives me, I'm going to write it here. I think I should make this box a little bigger because multiplying 20 by 8 is going to give me a number that will require me to expand that. Okay, this is fine. So first, I'm going to multiply 20 by 8. First, I will say 8 multiply 2. That gives me 16. When I bring down the 0, it becomes 160. Now I'm done with 20. The next thing to do is to multiply 8 by 7. If I do that, I'm going to get 56. Now I have multiplied 27, but I have not written my final answer. To get my final answer, I will have to add 160 to 56. Okay, so 160 plus 56. Remember your place value digits, so 0 and 6 will come together to give me 6. 6 and 5 will give me 11. So I'm writing 1, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So the answer is going to be 216. So it means that if I multiply 27 by 8, my answer is 216. This is how you use the grid method. So since this is easy, we can speed up for the second and the third example. For us to solve 98 and 6, 98 times 6, I simply have to create grid for 90 and 8. And all I'm going to do is create your grid to make it really easy. Okay, so this is going to serve as my grid where I will write in my answers, and I divide them exactly like this. Now I am multiplying 90 and 8 by 6. So I'm going to do something like this. It's easy. You can even bring the times a little bit upward. It's also okay. All right. Okay, so let's multiply. Now 6 times 9 is going to give me 54. Bring down the 0 to make it 540. And 6 times 8 is going to give me 48. Now I'm going to add 540 to this. 540 add 48 is going to give me 588. Okay, so 98 multiplied by 6 is 588. Simple. It's time to try it on a 3-digit number. Here we have the numbers 780 and 2. So we are creating our grid this time around for 3 numbers. Don't forget that. So make it as nice as possible. Okay, partition them like this. Okay, now we are multiplying these numbers by the number 4. So first, 4 times 7 gives us 28. You bring down the double zeros to give you 2,800. Now 4 times 8. This is going to give us 32. And I'm bringing down the 0. And finally, 4 times 2 is 8. So if we add these all together, let's do it. 008 is going to give us 8. And then 02 is going to give us 2. Then 3 is going to give us 11. So I'm writing 1, I'm taking 1. 1 plus 2 is giving us 3. So the answer for multiplying 782 by 4 is 3,128. This is a simple way to apply the grid method. Can you try solving 579 by 8? Use the grid method and post your answer in the comment section.